I have now counted, just as I've sat here today, 4 separate answers by you, all of them conflicting as to what exactly was your relationship with workers' dignity. So let's just get this nailed down. First of all, did you disclose your relationship with workers' dignity to this committee?
Welcome back to the channel, guys, and man, do we have a meltdown for you. Josh Hawley is a rock star in these hearings, and in today's video, we're going to watch as he rips into Biden's judicial nominee, Ms. Carla M. Campbell, another far-left activist, the judicial nominee to the 6th Circuit for Tennessee. Where does Biden find these people? It's pretty clear now that the Democrats want to radically change the system and bring in these activists who are affiliated with far-left groups so they can simply create the America they want. They just hope they can slip these nominees by the public and hope the American people continue to believe the lies right in front of their eyes. Let's watch as Josh Hawley exposes Ms. Campbell, basically putting her in tears.
Senator Hawley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ms. Campbell, I'm trying to understand your answers to this committee. Let's start with the workers' dignity question, because your truthfulness under oath is surely, I notice my friends across the way now are utterly uninterested in any organization you've been a part of. They're suddenly utterly uninterested in things you wrote in the past. They're utterly uninterested in who you give money to. That wasn't the case just a few years ago, but be that as it may, surely they're interested in your truthfulness. I have now counted, just as I've sat here today, 4 separate answers by you, all of them conflicting as to what exactly was your relationship with workers' dignity. So let's just get this nailed down. First of all, did you disclose your relationship with workers' dignity to this committee?
Sorry to pause so quick, but what's going on here? I had to recheck the video and make sure this wasn't a parody. I never seen eyes look so crazy. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Is it drugs, or is she really that baffled by the question? Let's continue.
Don't look at the chairman, look at me.
I'm not sure that I included that. I don't remember, Senator.
Oh, I think you do. The answer is no. You did not disclose it to this committee. Then you told Senator Grassley, I've never represented that group. Then you told Senator Lee, next, that you had indeed advised them, and that you'd advised them as a member of a legal advisory board. You said 10 years ago, right? Then you told Senator Cruz that, in fact, you told Senator Lee you'd advised them briefly. You told Senator Cruz, actually, you'd advised them for 3 years. Then you told Senator Durbin that it wasn't 10 years ago, it was 15 years ago. So what is it exactly? You didn't disclose your association with this radical group to the committee. You're currently listed now, your own bio lists you as a legal advisor to the Workers' Dignity Group from 2013 to the present. To the present. The Tennessee Bar Association cited your work with this group for your nomination. So what is the story? When did you start working for Workers' Dignity?
Yikes.
Senator, more than a decade ago, for 2 or 3 years, I served on a legal advisory committee or board.
So you gave them legal advice.
We were helping them set up as a nonprofit.
So you represented them. So you lied to Senator Grassley earlier when he explicitly asked you, did you do any legal work? And you said no. In fact, you served on a legal advisory board. That's your testimony now.
So the group he's referring to is Workers' Dignity, which Ms. Campbell represented for. They are a nonprofit worker-led center in Nashville. They advocate for low-wage workers. This is all fine. The problem is they use their organization to push more radical, far-left ideologies that have nothing to do with the workers. Most of them don't actually work or have any background of working with who they represent, and to simply put it, they are Marxist. You can look at their X account or Twitter and see very quickly what they represent. It's the same old story and has nothing to do with the workers in Nashville.
Correct?
Senator, I served on this board.
On a legal advisory board, correct? What else have you lied about? Workers' Dignity has condemned Israel's ethnic cleansing of Palestine. They have said that Israel is engaged in ethnic cleansing. Do you agree with that?
No, Senator.
How can I believe you? You just lied under oath a moment ago to Senator Grassley. You've lied to us up and down on this committee. I mean, this is a serious problem, Ms. Campbell. I have to say, I've never seen a witness, never, in 5 years in this committee, sit here and lie to us and change the story person to person. Why are you doing it? What is it? Why are you afraid to tell the truth about workers' dignity? Why have you lied to this committee? Why didn't you disclose it? Why did you lie to Senator Grassley? Why have you changed your story every time you're asked?
Senator, I have not lied to you today. I've tried to represent my participation with this group.
What you've done is you've misrepresented your participation with this group. You apologized to Senator Cruz for any confusion. You've created the confusion deliberately. Deliberately. Let's talk about something else that you've created confusion for. The biggest political donation that you have ever made is to Odessa Kelly, this radical candidate who said that members of this committee are Satanists, who endorsed violence. Why did you give money to Odessa Kelly?
Yeah, so Odessa Kelly is another one of these squad-like advocates who just pushes all the same nonsense that doesn't benefit the American people. It's not someone you want in your corner when being appointed into the judicial system. It makes it hard to believe that you have an objective viewpoint when you're advocating for people like Odessa Kelly. Let's continue.
Over $1,000. I mean, that's not nothing. That may be nothing to you. That's not nothing to most people. Why'd you give money, the most money you've ever given, to this person?
Senator, Miss Kelly lives in my neighborhood. She's one of my neighbors.
And you agreed with her views?
No, on those views that you've read, I don't agree with them.
Oh, I haven't read any of them. I'm just asking you. Do you agree with her views? I mean, you gave her more money than anybody else. Your governor, your state senator, your attorney general, you gave her the most.
I do not agree with all of her views, no, Senator.
Well, which ones do you agree with? Can you name one?
Senator, I know that she is my neighbor, and I'm a neighborly person.
Oh, I see. You're a neighborly person. Well,
Ted Cruz's face here speaks for everyone. It's a shame that these people are the types that are going to be representatives in the highest places of government. It's terrifying. And if it wasn't for people like Josh Hawley exposing them like this, the American public would be in the shadows.
I'll tell you this. You have represented to this committee that you didn't know what Odessa Kelly said and the outrageous, frankly, outrageous things that she said and did. You said you didn't know anything about workers' dignity. You lied to us about your association with that group. You said you didn't know anything about the Tennessee, the Tennessee Immigrant Refugee Rights Coalition, who thanks you personally in their introduction. You said you didn't know anything about that. I mean, either all of these people are liars or you are, Ms. Campbell. It's one or the other. It's quite a pattern. Maybe they all are, but given what you've told us under oath today, I think the answer is you are. And for that reason, you are utterly unqualified to sit on the federal bench.